Imagine a place where you can step inside your favorite movies, where the magic of cinema comes to life before your eyes, and where the line between reality and fiction blurs in the most extraordinary ways. Picture a museum where you can not only see the history of film and television, but actually experience it firsthand. Welcome to Astoria, Queens, where a former film studio has been transformed into a wonderland of moving images that will captivate film buffs and casual moviegoers alike. But what could make this attraction so unique that it's been called the most dynamic film museum in the world? The Museum of the Moving Image, opened in 1988, stands as a testament to the power of visual storytelling. Housed in one of the buildings of the historic Astoria Studios, now Kaufman Astoria Studios, this institution is steeped in cinematic history. In the early 20th century, these very studios were the epicenter of American filmmaking, producing silent films and early talkies that would shape the future of cinema. Today, the museum continues this legacy, offering visitors a chance to explore the art, history, technique, and technology of film, television, and digital media in ways that are both educational and wildly entertaining. As you approach the museum, you're struck by its sleek, modern facade, a stark contrast to the historic buildings surrounding it. But step inside, and you're immediately transported into a world where the past and future of moving images collide. The core exhibition, Behind the Screen, is a treasure trove of movie magic, featuring over 1,400 artifacts that tell the story of how moving images are made, marketed, and shown. But here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know that this museum houses one of the world's largest and most comprehensive collections of video games and gaming hardware? That's right. Alongside vintage movie cameras and iconic costumes, you'll find a vast array of video game consoles and arcade machines, many of which are playable. It's a testament to the museum's commitment to exploring all forms of moving image media, from the earliest zoetropes to the latest virtual reality experiences. Here's a little-known fact that might surprise you. Buried beneath some of the exhibits are time capsules containing mementos from each decade of filmmaking. It's a touching tribute to the evolution of the medium, hidden just beneath the feet of unsuspecting visitors. As you explore further, you'll encounter a wealth of interactive exhibits that bring the filmmaking process to life. Try your hand at sound effects in the Foley studio, experiment with stop-motion animation, or edit a scene from a famous movie. The museum's commitment to hands-on learning makes it a favorite among families and school groups. But there's plenty to engage visitors of all ages. Another fascinating tidbit: the museum's two state-of-the-art theaters regularly host screenings of classic films, cutting-edge independent cinema, and even preview screenings of upcoming releases. You might just catch a glimpse of the next big thing in film before anyone else. Perhaps the most contentious aspect of the Museum of the Moving Image is its approach to digital media and video games. While some traditionalists argue that these newer forms don't belong alongside classic cinema, others see it as a necessary evolution of the museum's mission. This tension between old and new media adds an extra layer of intrigue to your visit, prompting reflection on the ever-changing landscape of visual storytelling. You'll find this cinematic wonderland at 36-0135th Avenue, Astoria, Queens, New York. It's easily accessible by subway, just a short ride from Midtown Manhattan. Pro tip: check the museum's website for special exhibitions and screenings before your visit. And don't miss the gift shop. It's a treasure trove of unique, film-related souvenirs that you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're a diehard cinephile, a casual movie fan, or simply someone who appreciates the power of visual storytelling, the Museum of the Moving Image offers an experience that will change the way you see film and television forever. It's more than just a museum. It's a journey through the past, present, and future of moving images, a celebration of creativity and technology, and a reminder of the magic that happens when the lights go down and the screen lights up. So come to Astoria and prepare to be transported. Your starring role in the world of cinema awaits. Imagine a place where the echoes of the past still linger in cold stone corridors, where the line between freedom and confinement is as thin as a cell door. Picture a museum where history comes alive in the most unexpected ways, and where the stories of the incarcerated are told with unflinching honesty. Welcome to Cannon City, Colorado, where a former women's prison has been transformed into a captivating journey through the darker side of the American West. But what could make this attraction so compelling that it's been drawing curious visitors for over 3 decades? The Museum of Colorado Prisons, opened in 1988, stands as a testament to the complex history of incarceration in the Centennial State. Housed in a former women's correctional facility built in 1935, the museum sits in the shadow of the still-active Colorado Territorial Correctional Facility, known as Old Max. This unique location provides visitors with a tangible connection to over 140 years of prison history, from the early days of the Wild West to the modern era of corrections. As you approach the museum, you're struck by the imposing stone facade, a stark reminder of its original purpose. But step inside, and you'll find yourself transported through time. The museum's 2 floors are packed with exhibits that tell the stories of both the imprisoned and those who guarded them. The upper level houses 30 inmate cells, each one a snapshot of a different aspect of prison life. From the Spartan accommodations of the early days to the more modern facilities, these cells offer a visceral glimpse into the daily reality of incarceration. But here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know that this museum houses artifacts from some of Colorado's most infamous inmates? That's right. Among the exhibits, you'll find items related to Alfred Packer, the only person in U.S. history convicted of cannibalism. You'll also learn about Antone Wood, a 12-year-old convicted of murder, whose story raises challenging questions about justice and rehabilitation. These exhibits don't just shock. They invite visitors to grapple with complex moral and social issues that continue to resonate today. Here's a little-known fact that might surprise you. The museum's collection includes the hangman's noose used in Colorado's last execution by hanging. It's a chilling reminder of how methods of punishment have evolved over time, and a focal point for discussions about the ethics of capital punishment. As you explore further, you'll encounter a fascinating array of artifacts. There's Warden Roy Best's office, preserved as it was during his tenure, offering insights into the administrative side of prison life. You'll see documentation of the prison riots of 1929 and 1947, events that shaped Colorado's approach to corrections for decades to come. The lower floor houses the original kitchen, isolation cells, and even a federal prison display, each area rich with stories and historical significance. Another intriguing tidbit: the museum offers paranormal tours for ghost hunters. Given the building's history and the intense emotions associated with incarceration, it's no wonder that some believe restless spirits still roam these halls. Perhaps the most contentious aspect of the Museum of Colorado Prisons is the ongoing debate about how to present such difficult history. While some argue that the museum glorifies a problematic past, others see it as a crucial tool for education and reform. This tension between education and sensationalism adds an extra layer of complexity to your visit, prompting reflection on the role of such institutions in our society. You'll find this thought-provoking attraction at 201 First Street, Cannon City, Colorado. It's just off U.S. Highway 50, directly east of the still-active Colorado Territorial Correctional Facility. Pro tip: take advantage of the museum's audio tour option. It provides rich context and brings the exhibits to life in a way that reading placards simply can't match. And don't miss the gift shop. It's full of unique, prison-themed souvenirs that make for great conversation starters. Whether you're a history buff, a true crime enthusiast, or simply someone looking for a unique and thought-provoking experience, the Museum of Colorado Prisons offers a journey through a part of American history that's often overlooked. It's more than just a collection of artifacts. It's a window into the human experience of incarceration, a testament to the complexities of justice, and a reminder of how far we've come and how far we still have to go. So come to Cannon City and step behind bars. You might just leave with a new perspective on freedom. Imagine a place where one man's trash became another man's treasure, where a father's love for his daughter inspired an architectural marvel that defies convention. Picture a castle rising from the desert floor, built not with stone and mortar, but with discarded materials and boundless imagination. Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, where in the foothills of South Mountain Park, a mysterious structure stands as a testament to human creativity and the enduring power of a promise. But what could make this unconventional dwelling so captivating that it's been dubbed America's most remarkable home? In the 1930s, Boyce Luther Gully, a Seattle native, received a devastating diagnosis of tuberculosis. Rather than spending his final days in despair, he made a fateful decision that would cement his legacy. Leaving behind his wife and young daughter, Mary Lou, Gully set out for the Arizona desert with a singular mission: to build a castle for his princess. For 15 years, he labored in secret, using found objects, salvaged materials, and an ingenious blend of mortar, cement, calcium, and even goat milk to create a sprawling 18-room, 3-story castle that would captivate the imagination of all who saw it. As you approach the Mystery Castle, you're immediately struck by its whimsical, almost haphazard appearance. The structure seems to grow organically from the desert landscape, its walls a patchwork of stone, adobe, and automobile parts. Telephone poles serve as support beams, while salvaged railroad tracks form sturdy lintels. But it's not just the exterior that fascinates. Step inside, and you'll find yourself in a labyrinth of rooms, each with its own unique character and story to tell. But here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know that this castle contains a trapdoor leading to a secret chamber? That's right. Among the 18 rooms, Gully included a hidden space accessible only through a trapdoor in the floor. This secret room, not revealed until after his death, contained gold, cash, and a letter to his daughter Mary Lou, explaining why he had left and detailing his dream of building her a castle. It's just one of the many mysteries that give this place its name and allure. Here's a little-known fact that might surprise you. The Mystery Castle was featured in a 1948 issue of Life magazine, catapulting it to national fame. The story, titled Life Visits a Mystery Castle, a young girl rules over the strange secrets of a fairy tale dream house in the Arizona desert, captured the public's imagination and solidified the castle's place in American folklore. As you explore the castle, you'll encounter a wealth of quirky features. There's a chapel, a cantina, and even a dungeon. The walls are adorned with found objects and mementos, each telling a part of Gully's story. Don't miss the unique windows. Some are made from the spoke rims of old car wheels, a creative repurposing that speaks to Gully's resourcefulness. Another fascinating tidbit: parts of the castle remain unfinished to this day, just as Gully left them. Electricity and plumbing weren't added until 1992, nearly half a century after the castle was built. This raw, unfinished quality adds to the castle's charm and mystique. Perhaps the most contentious aspect of the Mystery Castle is the debate over its structural integrity. Built without formal plans or permits, some argue that the castle is unsafe and should be closed to the public. Others see it as a masterpiece of intuitive architecture, a testament to human ingenuity that should be preserved at all costs. This tension between safety concerns and historical preservation adds an extra layer of intrigue to your visit. You'll find this desert wonder at 800 East Mineral Road, Phoenix, Arizona. It's nestled in the foothills of South Mountain Park, just a short drive from downtown Phoenix. Pro tip: visit between October and May to avoid the intense summer heat. Wear sturdy shoes, the terrain is uneven, and you'll be doing a lot of climbing and exploring. And don't forget your camera. Every nook and cranny of this castle is a photo opportunity waiting to happen. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast, a lover of quirky attractions, or simply someone who appreciates a good story, the Mystery Castle offers a truly unique experience. It's more than just a building. It's a father's love letter to his daughter, a testament to human creativity, and a reminder that with enough imagination, even the most ordinary materials can be transformed into something extraordinary. So come to Phoenix and explore this desert castle. Who knows what mysteries you might uncover?